Wendy fired this attorney? Because this should be a step toward her freedom, right?
100%. So there's an attorney. Her name is Linda Redlisky. She's actually Wendy's attorney appointed through the guardian or the conservatorship. Mm-hmm. So appointed from the court. So what?
That's already a no-go. Like,
well, I mean, when you're
appointed through the guardianship,
if conservatorships work well, though, they can be good. Mm-hmm. She's just not in a good situation. But if they work well, they're supposed to like make sure that, like, you know, if you're in a place where you do need help with certain things, not even just decision making, but just like financial support, legal support, whatever, you have people. You know what I mean?
But if the guardianship is not even, like, you know what I'm saying? If they're not even doing what Wendy
wants them to do,
right
why
now,
would they be the ones appointing the attorney? Why? How could she even trust that?
It's appointed by the court. So in the beginning, she didn't know. You know what I mean? Like they all were appointed by the court, and the conservator was appointed by, I think it was like Wells Fargo. But so Linda's role was to basically advocate for Wendy, whatever her best interests were, right? So I was told that Wendy Williams terminated her attorney because Wendy was demanding that the attorney, Linda, request a trial by jury as she's having this conservatorship conversation, trying to be released from the guardianship, and the attorney declined to request that. So for those of you guys who are like, well, why is that a big deal? When you're going into court for anything, conservatorship, whatever the case may be, if you have a jury, you have more people that are able to hear you, see you, feel you, and help you make the decision versus just a judge. Right. Right? So if Wendy is feeling like that's what she wants and that's what she asked for, I don't see why it would be an issue. Now, I did reach out to Linda Redlisky. I haven't heard back. I don't know what, her thinking is as an attorney and why she would say no. But she said no, and she got the axe. Okay. Yeah.
So, and then also this shows that Wendy is making decisions for herself.
Damn right.
100%. Yeah, Wendy is making big girl decisions, as she should. And she's doing what makes the most sense for her. Right. But I think that this is a good sign, though, because it means that people are not like fighting against, because sometimes you have attorneys that'll be like, nah, I'm not getting off this case, I need to be here. And that's a whole nother issue. But
and she's still fighting just to be able to go see her father next month for his 94th birthday.
They still haven't settled that
part.
Yeah, they haven't given her the word on that yet.
And that's an easy yes or no.
And what about her cats?
The cats are gone, right? She said, well, Wendy said the cats are gone. I don't have an update on the cats.
So we don't have an update on it?
No, I can get you an update on the cats, though.
So is the attorney fighting to stay on the case, or the fact that she fired the attorney's like,
from what I'm
throwing
told,
my hands up, I'm out?
From what I'm told, Linda Redlisky has been fired. I have not heard back from her to hear her side of it, though, but my source told me that Wendy fired her. So that sounds like it is done. It's null and void.
I wonder, will she accept the firing? Can you? I mean, I don't know how that works. That's what I'm asking.
That's what I was saying. Like, did she fight it?
I don't know the process of it. Yeah, I don't know the process of it, but because the court appointed it, if she felt like this decision was being made and Wendy wasn't competent enough to make the decision, I'm sure she could push back. But I don't know because I haven't spoken to her.
Yet.
And because, like, in a conservatorship, a lot of this stuff is protected. So it's like, even if these things come out in filings, it's going to be pretty hard to see. Wendy's stuff is sealed. So,
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yesterday, ASAP went to court, and everybody was, happy to see Rihanna, but I'm tripping off how Riley said he wasn't a snitch. I don't know what he did then if he didn't snitch.
Yeah, so people were tripping off for seeing Rihanna, but you couldn't even see Rihanna. So when she did come to court yesterday, as news broke prior to that she was going to be there, but when she got in court, she was seated right behind her man, so she was seated right in the front row next to his mom, his sister, right behind the defense, but there were videographers and there were photographers in the court who were instructed not to shoot the audience, which they were instructed to do that even before Rihanna came in there. So you didn't see her, but she was there. And yesterday in court, they talked to Relly just about the impact of this case on his life, and he does talk about the whole snitching thing. Let's take a listen to him in court.
You talked about in general the consequences that you feared that would come to your career in the music business. Remember that?
Yeah.
Have you, since this incident, suffered any actual consequences to your career?
Oh, of course. I mean, it's been a living hell. Death threats. People labeling me a snitch for saying something that happened. My social media, everything that I'm doing as far as social media, I don't have a presence there no more.
You said you were working in the music industry managing.
And then like my artists turned on me, my producers, they all turned on me because of this decision I made. They felt like, okay, this is going to be like, I can't back them up no more. I can't support them with what I'm doing, going to the police. They didn't want nothing to do with me no more.
Yeah, so he said he
usually
wanted to
how it
stop.
go when you be snitching.
I don't think he's snitching.
That's how it is.
I don't think he's snitching.
Why? Because he's
He got shot, and he's telling people who allegedly shot him. Is he a street dude? I don't know him. I don't know. Is he a street dude?
But that's the thing,
I don't know.
though.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
know
know.
that either.
But that's just what it is. I mean, we're gonna call a spade a spade. I mean, yeah, he's
So if
snitching,
somebody
but
robbed
stand
you-
on it though. Yeah. Oh no, I'm absolutely snitching. Even if
Me
nobody
too.
robbed
That's what
me.
I'm saying. I don't call that
If I
snitching.
see somebody getting
but
robbed,
like you
I'm a
said,
snitch.
I don't know if he's a street dude. I don't know their relationship, but we civilians.
I'm
Yeah.
a law-abiding taxpaying
civilians.
citizen. Okay,
911.
if somebody allegedly shoots me or shoots at me, I'm absolutely telling,
Yeah.
giving a full
You
description.
gotta say, allegedly, if someone shoots you, 911, what's your emergency? Him!
Yeah, that's it.
Well, Relly, they actually had this conversation outside the court. Relly and one of the paparazzi that was outside the court. Let's take a listen to that.
Hey, really? Some people call you a snitch. What you say about that?
Snitch.
Any comment on that?
Would you be a snitch if somebody shot at you?
Nah, I don't never snitch.
Oh, shut up. Yes, you would.
I bitch shut up. I got a bullet in my leg right now.
I mean, that's you. Where you at now, though?
And I didn't snitch.
Where you at now, though?
I didn't snitch though.
Where you at?
It sound like I just need to come get him.
I bet you start telling then. You start telling on everybody when ICE come.
Exactly.
Relly mad enough, you're gonna start telling on somebody else. Not
But the
today.
fact that he asked the guy, all right, would you snitch if something happened to you? He's saying, yeah, I snitched. So
Right.
what? I mean, my friend could have killed me, basically. So yeah, I said something. I'm just saying, stand on it. Don't say I ain't snitch. No, you did. I mean, it is what it is. I'm telling you.
I am
As you should.
I am a see something, say something ass nigga. You hear me?
So am I.
But does he has 2 warrants in Jersey. I read that yesterday, right? Does he have 2 outstanding warrants?
Yeah, it's like a traffic warrant.
Oh, traffic.
Is he street,
Yeah, so-
Lauren? Like, is he a
Look at
street
Envy
dude?
snitching.
I don't know
Envy
nothing
just
about
snitched. Jeff,
Relly.
Jeff, Envy just snitched.
Oh, God. What
No, that's a
happened?
report that I read on the news. What are you talking
That's
about?
snitching.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about him to know if he's a street guy or not.
I don't know
Honestly, I prefer not to know too much about that.
I
stuff.
think
Keeps me safe.
what he said made perfect sense to me. If somebody shot at you allegedly or shot you, wouldn't you tell? That's just common sense to me. But hey, I'm not in the street, so
It depends. Like if we fighting and we both street dudes, then you can't. But if you're a civilian, absolutely all day. See something, say something.
It's
Well,
in Jersey, just to mention,
You,
and
finger
we
and
were talking
shoe.
about it's warrants for driving without a license and careless driving.
No, that's not.
Yeah, it's nothing. But I think it's just coming up because now he's on the stand and stuff like that.
Yes,
And
right.
and to my point, remember, I was like, people gonna want to know what Rihanna was wearing. They were tweeting the court reporters like, what is she wearing? What is she wearing? Because you couldn't see her.
She didn't walk in the court though. They didn't catch her walking in the
So-
court.
She wore an orange jumpsuit.
No, she had on even in video of well, you have video of ASAP arriving. I don't know. You don't see her. I didn't see her.
You know
She had on
why?
a black shirt and glasses.
Because it's not important that she's there. Her husband could be going to jail
Rihanna
for a long time.
and her outfit
This is not
mattered
no, listen,
yesterday.
hush. This is not a Travis. No, Lauren.
It matters.
No. Just listen. Just please hush. This is not a Taylor Swift football game situation.
You
That's
don't
right.
remember
This
exactly.
man is
No.
going to
That's
jail.
right.
I'm with you.
I'm not worried
That's right.
about
Y'all don't remember
my
when
wife.
Cardi was pulling up to the court and they
Looking
was talking
good.
about the outfits?
no, I don't
Outfits
remember that.
always-
Because she was
She
on
was in
trial.
court. No,
she was on trial.
Outfits always matter.
But she was on
Outfits
trial.
always matter, y'all.
Jesus
I can't
Christ,
wait
Lauren.
till you catch a body.
I ain't catching
Catch a body and
nothing.
see. And let's see. Are you going to be worrying about if you get it? Well, nah.
You know
I'm
damn well
coming.
Lauren ain't gonna have no
Man.
significant other coming to court.
She's not going to be worried about
You
it.
better hope you don't catch nothing because I'm telling everything.
You ain't gonna tell before I do.
And I'm coming looking fly.
You ain't gonna tell before I do.
Okay?
God,
Shoot.
nobody care about being there. Yo, this man ready to go to jail.
true.
People, I don't think he's going to jail either, y'all. I hope not.